I think the standard is to find things that provoke us and surprise us, and work which is enjoyable. I mean, I think a lot of European low-budget films are doing more to tell us what a grim world it is than they are to make us tap our feet. So it's difficult to find light things and comedies and so on. But I think it's been, like last year, a good year. I think we're looking for things which other people have overlooked in the year, and generally we find really strong work which is going to last for a long time. It's very difficult because you have to look at a lot of films, and it's difficult because you have 5 opinions, and often we disagreed. So you have to build up, in a way, votes, and you have to speak about which films you're most passionate about. So it's difficult from that point of view. I think that to have a European competition, you're looking at a certain kind of films, and generally we all look at world cinema and we say, okay, well, there's something, in order to get all of the colors in cinema, we get something from Asia and some interesting Latin American work and so on. And when you have just European cinema, you're very focused on how to balance out different national cinemas, how to make sure you have not 4 French movies, but 2 French movies and so on. So there are difficulties in making those choices then. Well, I mean, there are lots of film festivals, and Estoril is a new film festival. But I think that Estoril has a very specific role, potentially, because Portugal is a small film culture in Europe, relatively speaking, but one which is full of people who are very passionate about film, and it has a great history of innovation. So if this country has what is in effect a national independent film festival, or a larger one than something like Fantasporto or Indie Lisboa, it has something which is supposed to be a little bit broader, and if it focuses on European film, I think that it will be rather a unique festival, and I think it's building up to be something which is, has a very strong character. So for instance, we're having these meetings. So this week there's a meeting of distributors coming. We've had a 3-day meeting of film schools, which has been very stimulating and interesting. And we had a meeting of critics with some of the most legendary European critics. So in a way, as a place for professionals to exchange views and deal with each other, I think Estoril could turn out to be something very important. Well, for me, I've just spent 3 days watching the film school films and dealing with that, and we didn't have that before, and it's exciting because we've got young filmmakers here from all over Europe, and we've got lots of film students from Portugal who have taken a real interest in Estoril, and that's very important because last year we didn't have enough of that participation. It takes a while for an event like this to develop a public, and last year everyone was in the Bairro Alto, and now they're at the festival. That makes a big difference to everybody. I think that the Bertolucci retrospective is rather a wonderful thing, and I'm very happy about having all of that. I don't know. I think the festival's developing a character, and I think it's to do with the choice of the competition films and the range of other sidebar events.